Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Brand Risk Podcast. I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Quick, otherwise known as Edwin. And today we have on a photographer, a space cowboy, as he's known. He takes digital photography, switched over from digital to film of space, of the galaxy as we know it.
The cosmos.
The cosmos. Known on Twitter as Advil. Probably been offered a lot of money for that handle. And yeah, welcome to the podcast, Abdul.
Hey, thank you for having me, dude. I've been looking forward to working with you since I followed you pretty recently.
Yeah, I actually, like I said earlier, I told you I found out about you because one of my friends, you're literally the only person he's a fan of. And you know, I've been keeping up with your I've been keeping up with your stuff because it's my best friend, and you have such a big Twitter following for such a niche market, it seems, right? And you know, obviously on this podcast we bring on influencers, etc. And you do photography. I've never heard of somebody being just a space photographer. I feel like I've never come across that. It could definitely be a community, right? That we're unaware of. But like, how did you start it in that?
Well, I've been around social media since the very beginning. If you look at my Twitter account, I think I signed up in 2008. And I've just been within that social media realm for so long that I've really gained a fundamental understanding of just the inner workings of what is and is not popular. So I went through many iterations of what my brand was, you know, quote unquote brand, as we talk as influencers, over the years. And I discovered photography about 5 years ago. That's really when I transitioned into photography being my primary medium through content creation. So I went through like many ebbs and flows. I was on YouTube for a while. I fucked around on Tumblr for a while.
Okay, but explain, what did you do on those sites? We want to hear. People love to hear how people adapted and how people, like, I didn't start out as a Twitch streamer. I started out as a dude who made Middle Eastern skits. Like, you know.
I mean, so the thing with Twitter is I built my audience on Twitter. Most people build their audience elsewhere and then go fuck around on Twitter and to go there to have fun. The thing is, I only fuck around. That's the only thing I do. So I built my audience primarily on Twitter, basically by being passionate about the things that I'm a fan of. So pop culture, like am a huge Lady Gaga fan. She was basically the leader of Twitter for the longest time, where she had the most followers, and her following and her base was ever popular on there. Same with like One Direction and all kinds of music that I really love. I really love music, and I get really passionate about music. And even in 2020, I was in Gaga's top like 0.1% of listeners. So I'm very passionate about the things that I love. And when I transitioned into photography and art, I was very.
How does your wife feel about that?
Oh, Anna and I bonded over our love of Lady Gaga.
Oh, that's, I love that. So you guys both had
one of our first
Lady Gaga stan accounts?
Actually, yeah, basically. Like no joke. No joke. Sure. Yeah, we found each other on Twitter. Like no joke.
No way. I love that.
House.
Hey, you for sure have a Tumblr Lady Gaga account, huh?
I used to. Anna's account was literally Judas Hooker something, which is two songs, Government Hooker and Judas. So we bonded very much over our love of Lady Gaga.
So you thought Anna was a hooker, so you DM'd her.
Basically, yeah. No, calling each other like these names was totally normal within the fandom when Born This Way was her album. Like that was very common vernacular among the fandom.
Right.
So yeah, she does not mind at all my obsession with Lady Gaga.
How stoked were you when you saw her on fucking American Horror Story?
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, didn't she
I can't believe how good she is.
Yeah, she just did the presidential fucking inauguration.
Yeah.
He killed it too.
I was pissed about that though. I was pissed about that because I was worried because like there was literally just a fucking insurrection and there's all these crazy people trying to attack, and I'm like, leave her at home, keep her safe. I don't give a shit about Biden or Harris. Like they can handle it with their Secret Service and shit like that, but my girl needs to stay at home safe. Too valuable.
Did you see the memes where they're like this bitch looks like the girl from Hunger Games, like doing the announcements and stuff?
Pin, like the fucking Mockingjay pin. It was perfect. I loved it. She fit right in.
Okay, so you went from Twitter from becoming. Was your handle always Advil?
Yeah, since day one, and I have it
You took
on
that
like
as soon
Twitter,
as Twitter was
Instagram,
made.
Snapchat.
OG? You got all those OG?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got it on Snapchat, Spotify. Dude, so like I said, I've been here since the beginning. Like
Why
before
the
there were
fuck
brands,
that? Why
before
that?
there was influencers. It was a nickname in middle school. People used to just call me Advil
Yeah,
because it
his
was
name's
similar to
Abdul.
Abdul.
Advil. Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So I was going to sign up. I remember signing up for Twitter and just be like, what the fuck should I make my username? Oh, I'll just try Advil. Oh, it worked. All right, whatever. Same thing. And people always ask me like it's some secret on how I got the username. Like, dude, I just signed up and it was available. Like there's no secret. So I have it on everything though. Like I have that. I have a monopoly on that shit. They have Advil Relief as their username, and I'm like, hey, y'all just came up with this COVID vaccine. Pfizer is the parent company of Advil. I know you got some extra money laying around.
How much
So-
have you been offered?
Nothing.
You-
Not shit.
You've never been offered
Bruh,
anything?
No way.
No, I've heard stories. I've heard like secondhand stories, but I've never heard anything directly myself. I've heard of them complaining to legal departments at Twitter and Instagram. I've heard that their ad agency or their marketing agency that actually runs all of their marketing is extremely pissed about it, but Pfizer themselves doesn't give a shit because they're like a $54 billion organization. They're like, what the hell do we need a Twitter account for? So I've heard like secondhand stories of them trying to get it taken away from me, but I haven't broken any of the terms of service because I very clearly never associate with the brand. I'm just like, nope, I'm just some asshole who takes pictures. I am not a pharmaceutical company at all.
No, you could probably make a lot of money if they had some good marketing people there. 50 grand, 100 grand
know,
off of that.
Bro,
What would you
I'm not taking 100 grand.
sell
Are
for
you
more.
kidding me? That's a fucking
All
$50
right.
billion company. If I'm giving up the usernames, I'm only giving up all of them
I'm
as
saying
a package.
I was just thinking of Twitter. I'm saying.
No. I'm giving.
All
I
of
already
them.
have this fucking figured out. I'm giving them all up as a package deal, and in exchange, I want at Abdul. And I don't want to lose any of my followers or nothing. I'm switching over to at Abdul, and they can have at Advil, and it'd be a package deal. And the package deal is I never want to work again.
Oh,
And I know
yeah.
that they could do that shit, and they wouldn't even notice that money gone.
It sounds like you're asking for a hostage. It sounds like you're in a hostage situation. You're like, I want this.
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
that, and I'm never working again. You know what I'm saying?
No. This is called extortion.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're like, and I want at extortion after this.
Oh my god, I'm writing that shit down. Add it to the list of demands.
That's it. I'd say definitely a little bit too much for the. I mean, I'm sure they could do it, but like, who's gonna? I guess it's like a website, so it really isn't too much. Like, let's be honest.
It's not too much. They would not notice.
Who the fuck?
They
Who the
would
fuck
not
looks at
notice.
Advil Relief? Like who?
I know.
You know, like if you want.
Dude, they're putting ads everywhere lately on like if you go to my friends' pages or anyone who follows me's pages, oftentimes you'll get an Advil ad from the actual pharmaceutical company. I'm like, how much are you spending on that? Just give me the fucking money.
So I told you right that I was a Fortnite coach.
Yeah, I was watching some of your coaching yesterday.
so there's a company called Pro Guides, and they offered me a like exclusivity deal back when I had first started, and you know I declined it. Now they advertise on my videos. my
They
viewers,
target your audience.
my viewers DM me and they go, "Look at this, bro!" Like right over my
Yep.
coaching videos will be a
They-
Pro Guides.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at
Yeah.
all. There's some sneaky marketing tactics that you can employ pretty easily, and there's not shit you can do about
Bro,
it.
they for sure target people that follow you within the first 5 minutes too. I bet I'll follow you on Twitter after this, and I guarantee I'll get an ad. 100%.
Yeah,
Just-
probably.
just-
Yeah, I noticed them now because people used to send them to me, and they used to do it on Instagram stories where if you watched my story, the ad in between my story and other people's would be an Advil ad. And I'm like, that's a lot of effort.
So
it's clever marketing. They're like, "Fuck, you're not paying you for your shit, dude. We're just gonna market around you."
Yeah. Whatever.
So you went from being a Twitter Lady Gaga stan to what? Continue. We paused here. I want to
So
know.
I mean, it wasn't just Lady Gaga. It was like pop culture, music.
right?
current
You were
events,
just
stuff
cracking
like
jokes
that.
about it and stuff like that. Is that what you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know-
and giving real opinions, and it's not just being silly. It was actually trying to provide reasonable insight as well.
Right.
it
And
sounds like you're a bit of a tastemaker. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
What's
Like,
I
that's
think
what
I know
they-
what you're saying by that.
that's what they define as like people that like they don't really have a thing they do. They just kind of like ride pop culture waves and have
Yep.
their input on it, and people enjoy that input. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
like
definitely started in that way.
ASAP Rocky is like a tastemaker in the sense of like people think of him as a rapper, but in reality, he hasn't actually done that much in rap. He does a lot in fashion. He's actually like one of the creative directors of MTV currently. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
Right.
you know, like you have a brand, you taste make, and then eventually like a big company will be like, oh fuck, dude, we like what you do. Like, can you come help us like mold what we're doing? You know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
cool.
And that's what I do as my day job now is I do marketing consulting, and brand building. So I have a couple of companies that do that now. So you're right. you nailed it.
Wow. No, Edwin's a smart dude, especially when it comes to like
I could
business
see
and
that.
stuff. Yeah. So have any opposing companies, by the way, ever come to you and like, you know, like
No. So in
Motrin
terms of
and wanted
pharmaceuticals,
to
fucking Tylenol sliding in the DM like, hey, let me get this shit. No, I've never had any of the pharmaceutical companies. I've had like lots of brand deals come through and stuff just through my audience, but it's never been anything to do with the pharmaceutical industry at all.
Do you find yourself taking those brand deals, and do they affect your like growth and your interaction, or is your core very you have a core fan base? I mean, I know that because literally one of my best friends is one of your core fan bases.
Yeah.
So like yeah, sorry, the question I asked basically.
I often don't take brand deals.
Okay.
More often than not, I just will respond politely saying no thank you, or I just don't respond at all.
Because I feel like it'd be
to a lot of those
it's so
emails.
minimal, especially when you have a stable day job. It's like, what do they probably offer me? $300, $500? Not, you know.
Well, no, my rates are really high because I have
Really?
really high engagement rate. Like
Okay.
because I don't take a lot as well, and I know that I can give back a pretty substantial conversion rate. I charge a lot. So like I have a brand deal coming up the very first week of February, and it's going to be an office tour. So just showing off my new streaming room and all this furniture, and it's from a company called Fully who funded my office because they heard that I was going to become like full-time professional on my own. And they did that. So I accepted that deal because it's a sustainably sourced, ethically sourced
My
company.
God, I'm gonna
that
DM them after
is
this.
Yeah, you should. They're awesome. So I'm very particular about the brands that I'll work with, but more often than not, I'd rather just create my own brand and
Right.
do
So
it
that's how
myself.
I see it
I don't need to
too.
be.
I talk to Edwin about this all the time. There's only a certain amount of like pushing brands that you can put out to your community before they're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well,
when
and
it's
why?
right, and when it's
Do
something
it yourself.
exactly, and when it's something like your brand, they get less fuck this about it, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like I'm very picky. I do not take sponsorships whatsoever. Raid Shadow Legends, I decline, you know, I like those people pay 10 grand per 1 hour, 2 hour streams. Like they pay so much money. Yeah, but like stuff like that, I feel like I don't want to push. Like I'm willing to push stuff I believe in, right? You know, like the healthy food I eat every day, or like whatever, blah blah. If they were to sponsor me, I'd push the fuck out of them. But when you push out so many, G Fuel to this, all these like, there's a lot of small streamers and like small people in entertainment that think that putting as many sponsors that they can in their fucking bio that they have affiliate links for is like the way to grow. And I don't know if it's the same with you, but when I look at that, I'm like, all right, this is this is like a shitty profile.
Because it's not quality at all. I'd rather see someone who has, hey, I work with this partner and we create this type of content and we're very focused singularly on like X, rather than someone who just has, a 5% commission affiliate link on every single post that they make. So it becomes very quickly diluted, I think is what we're trying to say.
Right.
I think that new people in the space, like especially new streamers, they think it adds validity to their brand. But I think that once you grow, you start realizing that it doesn't. Because I remember, I think we were all kind of there. At one point, it's like nice to put like sponsors, etc. You get like, it's literally you just feel validated. But then after a certain point, I mean, personally, I don't push anything to my audience unless I really, really believe in it. I personally use the product and fuck with it, but because you know, like everyone gets like the NordVPN fucking offer, and I got that, and I was like, who the fuck in my audience would use a VPN? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
never did it.
So I mean, that's exactly the type of offer that I often just will ignore for the same reasons. It's like I think that I actually do have followers that would use a VPN. Just I know that that's one very specific example, but I can't segment that audience.
All right, yo,
myself.
Nord, DM him, Nord. He's willing to take a sponsorship.
Bro, honestly,
I'm not taking that sponsorship.
This just became a big fucking NordVPN ad.
Cut that shit out. Bleep their name out. I don't want that shit associated.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out. Yeah, for real.
Everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today we're ready to announce our first sponsor.
Imagine that'd be so slick, and we roped him in on it too.
That would have been actually. Promo code Arab at checkout.
I've code brand risk on here. Abdul, I never got to ask. You know, you were telling us, I think it was before the podcast actually, where you're from. You know, how you got started in space, like how old you are, etc. If you want to give us like a little background, just so people know.
So who I am, just a quick intro. My name is
are.
Abdul Dramali. I am 32. I'm a grown-ass man, which is very sad. But I'm Egyptian American. I was born in Palestine, so I am truly a fellow Arab. And I found Arab because I very specifically wanted some content creators.
I'm not truly a fellow Arab, by the way.
I know,
I get
but
it
I'll
so
take
much.
it, man. I'll take what I
You're
can
not
fucking
Arab,
get.
you're Lebanese. I'm like, all right, like.
Yeah, I know. You're close enough, dude. I mean, two Americans, they look at you and me the same.
Oh yeah, no, we all get pulled over by TSA.
Exactly. We all get
Honestly,
randomly selected.
I'm having a hard time figuring out who the fuck is who. So,
I know.
to be honest,
Yeah, and I've just been around social media for as long as social media has been around. So I'm just happy to be here, man.
Are you well, thank you for being here, first of all. Are you intact with your religion? Like, so assuming you were born in Palestine and Egypt, I'm assuming you're Muslim?
My family is very,
Muslim.
very, very religious Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in a extremely religious household, and as a result, I am a adult male who paints his nails now. So I think that'll tell you.
I love that. So
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that, because I've heard a lot of stories. I mean, I grew up in a Catholic school and stuff, and I've seen people that have been, well, actually recently, like somebody in our close, not the immediate circle, but a close circle in our church. 'Cause I'm Catholic. Very repressed family, like parents super strict, super Catholic, etc. Well, now she just fucking went off and eloped at age, 18 with some dude and left her family.
Sounds about
and it's
right.
like, and everyone listening doesn't know what eloping is. Like when you run off with someone and you get married to them. So it's like, does that when you repress somebody that hard, are you close with your family?
Oh, I'm very close with my family. So the thing is with me is I'm very diplomatic.
Mm-hmm.
I can be exactly what my family didn't want me to be while still having them love and accept me.
Right.
I'm very, very fortunate in that regard. I know that that's not the case for a lot of Arab families. So while I'm not like the most delinquent that I could be, like,
you
I don't really
eat
drink,
bacon.
I don't do much.
Oh, you eat bacon.
I mean,
we got him. FBI.
I don't eat pork, but I do eat bacon. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I get it.
It's not even the
Like
same.
I physically cannot eat pork chops or like pork loin or pulled pork because of this mentality that's been, hammered into my head ever since childhood of like, you can't eat that.
Mm-hmm.
But bacon, I can't say no, dude. I literally cannot say no to bacon. It's so fucking weird.
I love that.
It makes no sense.
Definitely
I
different
know
texture.
how illogical
I get
that
it.
is.
No, I get it.
It's crunchy and it's delicious.
We just had a friend that's like semi-religious eat bacon in front of our eyes, and honestly, I was both excited and frightened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I was like, good for you, but also, oh my God, what did I just do?
Your mom's gonna come here and whip your ass on camera right now, dude.
We offered him $2,000 the first time, and he said no. He said no. Did we get him when he was drunk on New Year's? Is that when we got him?
No, we offered him $2,000.
Bacon while he was drunk,
Bro,
that doesn't fucking count.
We offered him two. Yeah, go
He was
ahead.
already breaking one major rule.
Yeah. Plus, if he's already drunk, no,
but
dude.
come on, like, let's be honest. Most Muslims that aren't super strict, like most American Muslims, drink, but they don't eat bacon. You know?
Yeah, I
like,
smoke, but I don't drink.
Right.
Because they never said shit about smoking, so
Yeah,
I don't feel guilty
I have
at
a
all.
Muslim friend that does that too. But you don't
So
feel.
you guys love
So
the
I'll be
hookah,
ripping the bong on stream with my mom watching. Like I have a bong cam on my Twitch. So if people redeem weed on channel points, I'll go take the bong cam and I'll fucking
Wait,
rip
that's
it right in front of
genius
my
for the
mom.
channel points. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta hop in one of
really-
my streams, man.
That's really funny.
I followed
and
you the
also-
other day.
That's really funny, and also like it's interesting that Twitch like allows that. You know what I'm saying? And I know it does. I know it's not TOS because you live in a state that isn't illegal.
Yeah, it's legal
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
it's,
watched someone, her name is Koala Puffs, and she just does wake and bake streams. And I was just like, oh, I guess you could do that then.
Honestly, I haven't openly embraced that activity in my stream or in my community just because I don't want to influence anyone that's younger to do it because I do it. You know what I'm saying? But that sounds
Yeah.
like
Wait, you do it?
fabulous idea.
You know
Oh,
what's
no,
really
I'm
funny is
saying
that I
that's
actually very deliberately strayed away from ever showing alcohol on my channel for the same reason, for not wanting to influence people in a negative way. But I have no problem showing a bong. Isn't that funny?
It's funny you say that though, because I drink alcohol on stream sometimes, and I'll get, you know.
Oh, I've seen you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were there the other day watching, huh? It gets fun when I
was
do.
watching you play Fortnite. Oh my god, I can't even do it sober. I played probably 30 seconds of Fortnite in my life before I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they like building houses and shit? Can we just shoot people?
Hey, what do you play on your stream? You said you streamed. Wait, you're like a new streamer, right? Damn. So we're actually
I just
Yes.
started.
we're witnessing an evolution in your tastemaking.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah, actually. So I started on Twitch last month. I was very fortunate to make affiliate like within the minimum time, and I've just kind of been fucking around playing. Like yesterday, we were playing Prop Hunt on COD.
That's fun.
So we were doing that. Play a lot of Sims. I want to play some Dead by Daylight, and I do a lot of just chatting. We talk a lot
Like
about
variety,
science, light
variety, and just
pollution.
kind of nice. Good for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think it's a really important thing for me to kind of mix that science aspect into every type of content that I put out there. And like the other, it's been a couple weeks now, but a full moon was rising outside of my window. I actually ended up plugging my stream camera into my telescope. I have a telescope up there, if you can see.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's a telescope.
cool.
You can plug it into it?
Yeah. So instead of having myself in the corner, I just had the full moon like up close while we were playing
That is
Sims.
really
And that was just so much
cool.
fun.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
No,
I just
gotta say-
my passion is to get people to look up at the stars. Like if I can get anyone to go outside and look at the stars one time, I consider that a victory because I know they're gonna go 2 times and I know they're gonna go 3 times. I just got to get them to do it one time.
Hey, so obviously we live in Florida together, and you know that light pollution in the city is fucked. So me and my friends sometimes when we know that there's gonna be like shooting stars, we like drive really far away, like into the boonies,
Yeah,
and we watch shooting stars burn. It's really really fucking cool.
that was
Dude,
my
you know-
childhood, man.
Dude, you'd
You go to
be
the
surprised.
Everglades.
You'd be surprised. Yeah, yes, bro. You'd be surprised.
The Everglades are dark as shit. Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people have never seen a star ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I cannot believe the amount of people who tell me they've never seen a shooting star. I see a shooting star almost every single night that I go take pictures.
I see-
Almost every single
I see
night.
2 in front of me right now.
Aw.
I'll fuck you.
That one.
Right now on camera. You know, and when you go to other places like Europe, more than half of Europeans will never see a dark sky. Never in their entire life. So it's pretty sad, and that's something that I'm really focusing a lot of my efforts on is we need more people to be able to experience dark skies. And I'm trying to tie that into my streams, into my tweets, my Instagrams, everything.
How do you feel about the fact that the Earth is objectively flat then?
I would be shocked that we were the only flat planet because you can observe Jupiter, you can observe Venus, Mars. You know that all of those are perfectly spherical. It would be quite miraculous if we were the only flat planet in our solar system.
Well, no, there's a hemisphere under us, but the Earth is objectively flat. Like it's not like a disc. It's a hemisphere, and we lay on the flat top. So like,
I mean, yeah, sure, I guess technically.
Yeah.
No. See the thing.
If I were to put a level down on the ground, it would say it was flat. So
No. See, the problem is all of these planets you see are circular like this to the eye, but in reality, you're just seeing the flat part of the plate. You know what I'm saying? They're all just facing you.
It's just facing me.
Yeah.
So what happens when it rotates on that plane? Because you can see Jupiter. Jupiter only takes about 10 hours to rotate. So a lot of people will be able to get most of its rotation throughout one night if they're imaging it through the night.
Well, when it rotates, the people that believe in what I just said, they have to put this on. So.
Exactly. There are so many like simple arguments where you're just like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. And they always have some sort of like fake
What do you know
law.
about space? Is that one of your pictures behind you?
Yeah, this is my Zion over, or the Milky Way over Zion printed on aluminum. I sell aluminum prints and regular prints as well, but the aluminum prints are kind of what pays the bills.
What's the difference between aluminum and regular print is just a flat paper, and then the aluminum one is.
Yeah, here I can show you. Oh fuck, that's my foot. Yeah. Hold up.
I have a hilarious question to ask him in a minute.
I print these directly on sheets of aluminum because then it makes the stars kind of sparkle as the light hits it.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's cool.
And
Can you flip
really
it?
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and then on the back it's just like it's literally just aluminum and it's ready to hang. It's just like that.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I like the reflective nature of the matte aluminum that I use.
And these are all images you take. Do you Photoshop anything into them?
I don't do any compositing on my images. 100% of my images are single shots. So there's absolutely no
Lightroom,
compositing
nothing?
on this image. No, I use Lightroom to stack my images.
Okay,
so
right.
what I do, I use a technique called stacking where I take the same exact photo like 15, 20 times, and then I just put them on top of each other in order to reduce the noise and enhance the detail in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing is fake, nothing is artificial. It's just enhanced because our eyes can't see as good as a camera.
Right.
And the stacking is primarily used for noise reduction so that it's not grainy when you print it.
I love that photo is not even edited. Like,
yeah, it's part of my process. It's very deliberate to not make
how
it fake.
far do you travel? All right, let's start before we do that. So how'd you get into photography? You started out as a Lady Gaga, as a Lady Gaga stan, a tastemaker, okay? And then you went to Tumblr. What did you do on Tumblr?
Yeah.
Lady Gaga Tumblr?
Yeah, I mean, I used to just reblog lots of Lady Gaga, lots of porn back in the day.
Porn was
Tumblr.
Tumblr was just
whatever the fuck you
porn.
wanted.
Tumblr was just porn. straight up.
Tumblr was the shit, bro. Tumblr is something that I wish didn't die. Because dude,
Tumblr died after that. It was after they banned porn.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, dude, let's be honest though. Tumblr died a little bit before that. I think porn was really keeping it alive. But like, bro, like in 2000,
No, I agree with you.
In 2008, 2009, bro, Tumblr was fucking sick, dude. I remember
It was
Tumblr
fun. It was a very fun community.
See, Tumblr was very tastemaker like because people would follow you just because you put cool shit on your fucking on your page and shit. Dude,
exactly, and it didn't have to be original content. All you had to do was curate a page.
Yes,
that's really all you had to do.
Yes, bro. And like if it was like themed and fit a niche, like you were killing it. We actually have a friend that owns a huge, like to this day, huge cat page on Tumblr, and this motherfucker still cashes in on that.
Tumblr's I love that. Around, I'm really glad.
Bro, you know what's hilarious?
I have Advil.tumblr.com still.
Really? Oh my god, you have it on that too?
Just a bunch of pills.
Yeah. There's nothing there now. It's just blank.
Anyways, yeah, we have a homie that has this huge cat page that he still runs to this day, and he still makes hella bread off. Bro, you know what's hilarious? When you log on to Tumblr nowadays, it says like, "Oh, you forgot your password? That's fine. We'll just like send you like it already knows that nobody wants to fuck with trying to sign in on it. So it makes it as easy as possible."
Good. I wish more people did that shit. I'm tired of passwords. Like fuck. I really have to remember a different password for every fucking thing. Come on.
Oh my god, right? I have like 10 passwords, 15 maybe. Who knows? Every time I gotta hit forgot password.
You better be careful, man. Someone's gonna yoink your shit. They're gonna figure out one password and take all your stuff.
Well, that's what we're saying is we have different ones for everything though.
I know which one it is too. Well, partially, but
hell yeah,
it's a good one. Okay, so Abdul, so you went to Tumblr, and then what is that? Where you right after that is when you shifted to photography?
Photography came to me right after college. I graduated college in 2016 and my mom got me a camera, and then I immediately threw away everything I learned in college and started just doing that. So 2016, I got my first digital camera. Yeah,
What did you go to
summer
college
of
for?
2016, and then kinesiology. I was studying to be a physical therapist, a doctor of physical therapy, because my
Okay.
parents wanted me to be a doctor because I'm fucking Arab.
Doctor.
Um,
My
yeah,
son
it's
is
either a
doctor.
doctor
He
or a
can go do
lawyer. It's
whatever now.
like, or an engineer. There's only 3 jobs that exist.
I
to
got
our
engineer,
parents.
bro. High five.
It's like that's it. That's the only fucking jobs they know of, and it's like I don't want to do any of that. It's like, well, that's all there is. So once I started doing photography, I started traveling, and it was really the travel that got me. That's what hooked me.
How were you able to afford that? Because obviously there's different ways to travel. There's ways to travel really cheaply. There's ways to travel, you know, lavishly. Are you serious? You just coughed on our podcast? Okay.
I know. I'm trying to get away from the mic so
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we didn't hear it anyway.
I was honestly gonna ask you where your mask was, but it's whatever.
So okay, wait, what the fuck was the question?
Are you serious? No, I was asking like how
I have really bad ADHD, dude. My fucking short-term memory, boom.
How were you
gone.
able to afford traveling the world just right after college?
So I started traveling and still do primarily with road trips. The way that we would do these road trips is, I say we, and it was my best friend Anthony, who has been stuck in France for basically a year now because the travel ban is almost a year old now, which is fucking crazy to think about. But we would do road trips. We would fly to whatever cheapest area was available to us. And the reason we would fly is because we were based on the East Coast. And there is absolutely nothing that I can shoot on the eastern half of the country. There's way too much light pollution out here. So we would fly somewhere. For example, Denver was our very first road trip that really changed my life. We flew to Denver and we rented a car and we drove from Denver to Los Angeles going the southern route. So we went through Great Sand Dunes National Park, through the American Southwest, and explored the deserts for the very first time. That was a very inexpensive trip because we camped and we stayed at just very inexpensive Airbnbs or just slept in the car. And that's how we were able to make it the very first road trip. From there, I started selling my photos, and I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't fund any photography gear or trips unless photography paid for it directly. So I had like a different PayPal account that was my print sales would go to that, and it was a self-sustaining hobby for about a year and a half at that point. And then from there, I ended up turning it into straight up business. And now that I can sustain my hobbies through themselves entirely and make a profit on them, I'm now dedicating, parts of the profits to dark sky conservation and taking that next step in content creation and just my art in general in 2021.
Did you find a supportive shift in your community when you switched to photography?
I think photography saved my ass on social media. Because how long can you listen to a dude just talk about Lady Gaga all day?
100%.
You know what I mean? Like it gave me a completely new purpose.
Bro, I'm on your Instagram and this shit is dope.
Yeah, he's got sick ass pictures.
Bro,
I appreciate that so much.
Some of this stuff is really crazy. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Like the thing is, I think we live in a place where people don't really take a moment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's important. It's
really sad.
I try to preach that as much as I can, bro, because I think that I've hit a few mental realizations, some epiphanies, if you will, in the last, I want to say, like 3 to 4 years, which is the fact that, man, you could fucking die tomorrow. And if you never stop to fucking smell the roses, man, were they even there? Like we just had a conversation with a friend about this last night who is like working himself to the fucking bone. And I'm like, bro, that's great. And you're gonna have a lot of money, but like you're gonna be fucking bummed if you get T-boned tomorrow and did nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
I tell that to people all the time, and they think I'm being cynical, and I'm trying not to. I'm like, no, dude, you're gonna die. There's no way around it. There's no fucking way out of that.
Please, I have a request.
Walt Disney's frozen right now in a cubicle.
Yeah, true. But who knows if they're gonna bring his ass back? Bro, I have a request because I see one picture that is kind of like what I'm about to request. So I've grown up skateboarding and surfing a lot with my friends. I haven't really been surfing as often as I like to recently. I just hate the fucking cold weather, bro, and that's the only time we get waves over here. Because I live on the fucking,
Yep.
I live on the west coast of Florida, and there's no waves here.
Oh,
They're only on the
okay.
east coast. So, anyways, my
Yeah.
request is for you to do more wave photography, bro, because that shit is crazy. You ever
I
seen the
was
motherfuckers
trying
do
to
that?
move to California. My girlfriend wouldn't let me. She was like, "It's too expensive." We don't. And
Women,
she's right,
man.
but
Women, man. They always ruin everything.
no,
Bro.
we're going to Carson City though. It's gonna be straight. We're gonna find some. I'll get
Where's
some wave
that?
photography. I'll make some trips. It's in Nevada, so it's right over the Nevada border, right
Oh,
over the
that's cool.
California border. So that way we're not paying California taxes, and we're
Yeah.
still living that lifestyle.
Bro,
Hopefully.
I'm telling you, wave photography and storm photography are really fucking cool. Like lightning and
Storms. I
shit.
miss storms. We don't get good
Yeah.
storms up here. Y'all in Florida get really good
Bro,
thunderstorms, man. I miss that.
me and my friend Jack.
You guys are begging for like the worst fucking things that nature can bring. Like,
No, listen, bro. It's hilarious. Me and my.
We don't want hurricanes. Just a nice little thunderstorm.
No,
Go to
okay,
sleep
see-
to. We're not talking about anything crazy.
See, I disagree. No, we asked for hurricanes, bro. Like me and my buddy Jack.
I didn't. Not we. What the fuck
dude,
are you talking about?
they
We.
No,
fly
I'm
with
saying-
umbrellas, dude.
Bro, listen, me and my buddy Jack and Merrick, just like my boys that I film with down here in Florida, dude, we'll chase hurricanes. Like when there's a hurricane hitting the East Coast, we're like, fuck, we're not there. So we drive to the East Coast. We drive towards it. Last time we
Y'all
drove towards one,
crazy.
and it was fucking crazy. Bro, I was on the beach during a fucked up hurricane to the point where the sand was hitting my body so much that I'm pretty sure it like burned off a layer of skin. Like I was literally walking up this beach as the sand is just pelting my body, and
What
it felt
what
like
were you wearing?
nothing. I felt like I was getting sanded, dude. I felt like, and the
You
only
were getting sandblasted.
the only
That's a
relief,
thing.
yeah, the only relief from it was to lay prone, like you're on Call of Duty, was to lay on the ground. That's the only time you didn't get
Crawling
sandblasted.
on the beach.
Yeah, literally. But bro, like, yeah, storms are dope, man. Storm photography is
I would
really,
love to
really
go
cool.
tornado chasing, but not with
Yeah.
you. I want to go with like someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Hey, man, hey. Yeah,
You can come. You can come with us. You're more than
Bro,
welcome to come with us.
let me explain to you how right you are about me not knowing shit. You know what we did during this hurricane, bro? We would take we would take umbrellas and we'd take longboards
Mary Poppins.
and we'd see how long we could go before we ate shit. And we were on a sidewalk right next to like a grass, like, you know, grass or whatever, and we would just go as fast as we possibly could before we were about to bail, and then we just bailed into the grass and just slid for like 20 feet. And
Yeah,
and
that's a good idea.
dude, and one of the other things we did too that was dumb, that was so funny, was we had air mattresses because we were staying at our buddy's house on the East Coast, and we took these air mattresses outside and we'd play this game where it was like somebody threw the mattress up in the air, and there was like 5 dudes down the street trying to catch it, and you'd see this air mattress just flying down the street going Mach 5, and then somebody just tries to linebacker tackle it, but it just fucks them up, dude. It was so funny. Anyways, my point is storms are cool and so are waves.
I will try to do some wave photography for you.
Nice.
He thinks that when I move in with him that I'm gonna be doing that shit.
You'll be holding the camera. Like someone has to hold the camera and stay safe.
I mean, I'm down to get sandblasted. That's part of my home country. Like, we do that shit.
True.
It's a normal Sunday.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Arab, you want to get stoned? He's like, not really. I was like, no, not like from where you're from. Like,
Fuck.
no,
Damn it, dude.
Arab just hasn't had the opportunities to do these things, but I feel like when they present themselves, he'll probably step up.
Yeah,
you know?
probably.
That's a Florida thing, dude.
He stepped up on
That's
this
Florida blood.
He stepped up on this high dive situation that I was very surprised and impressed. I really was.
They the way they
Hold
integrate
on, what happened on the high dive?
the way they integrate people into the group is there's this local rec center, and you sneak in at 3 a.m. with no lights or anything, and you climb the high dive. It's a 50-foot high dive, and there's like 3 ladders to get up to it, and there's even like you can't start from the bottom ladder. There's a platform that you have to climb, and then the ladders start, because like they don't want people to be able to climb it.
Fence.
Like a safety thing.
Yeah,
There's a fence around the ladder, and it's tall as fuck, because you're not supposed to jump off that unless you're like a certified like diver. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yeah, and it's 50 feet tall. And so
Fuck
we
that.
go, and I'm not wild like them. Like these guys will fucking go climb shit like they're fucking monkeys in Florida. So
Okay. All right. Well, brain risk for sure, but all right.
so we get up and Edwin starts counting down. I was like, I need one of you like to count down for me if I'm gonna jump. And I don't think the water was even broken yet. I think I broke it, right?
No, I actually remember it differently. This motherfucker jumped faster than anyone could even dude, like I barely got it on camera how quickly he went. Like no one even prompted him. He's just like, I'm going. He's like, if I don't go right now, I'm not going. And I was like, oh, and then he was already gone. And like I just see him jump into a dark abyss because it's so dark, bro. Like
That's
you
fucking
can't.
terrifying, dude.
Abdul, you
can't
see
see-
reflections of light that are like far away, so like you can't tell under you, but like the actual pool has some light on the other side of it. So like, but under you, as you're diving, you know, like it's easy to do it if you can see, I'm sure, because you can prepare yourself for the hit. You time the hit, but you time it wrong every time. You time the hit, like you go down and you're ready to like blow your nose as soon as you hit the water or whatever, so you don't end up eating shit. But as soon as you like go, you do like you're out of fucking air and you're still in the air. You're still in the air for like 5 fucking seconds. It feels like eternity.
That's so fucking awesome. I want to do that.
And then
How deep is the pool though?
It's really
like
deep.
20.
No, I pencil dive and I didn't hit the bottom. Yeah, you're not gonna hit the bottom.
Yeah.
No.
But they do like gainers and shit off of it. They'll fucking backflip 360.
Yeah.
They're
In the
wild.
dark?
Yes, in
y'all
the
got
dark.
videos? I need to see this shit. That is terrifying.
He jumped off, and then I did a backflip off, and then Turner, our friend Turner, did a gainer off. But the thing that was the reason I was so impressed at Arabs is because usually people make a really big deal about jumping off their first time, and to his point where you time it wrong. Bro, the funniest shit is when you hear somebody jump it for the first time, they scream for as long as they think they're supposed to fall, and then they stop screaming mid-fall, and then it's just silence, and then they hit the water. It's so funny. But this motherfucker didn't do any. He didn't scream. He didn't do anything, bro.
Before they hit the ground.
Yeah, no, this motherfucker ran off there, bro. He ran off into the dark abyss, and the funny thing is, like, it's so dark that when you look down, all you see is the actual bottom of the pool. You don't know where the water starts because it's so stagnant. And it was just
That's
I don't know.
terrifying.
Props to him, bro. It's like when we invite people to Florida, we hit him with this test to see if we're gonna invite him back, and he fucking passed it with flying colors.
I'm coming. I am so down. I'm coming
Do
to
it.
see you guys just and then I'm coming back.
We'll do some wave photography while we're down there.
Yeah, there's no fucking waves down in Florida. I grew up down there. I know what it's like trying to surf.
No waves.
I know
No
that
waves.
So
struggle.
you've been everywhere. So you went from Palestine to Egypt to Florida.
to Iowa to Texas to Boston.
Now you're
I lived
back
a
in
lot of
Texas, right?
places. No, I'm in Boston now, and I'm headed to Nevada next.
Ah, you move.
I be moving, man. I be
Is it
moving.
not-
I can't stay still.
Yeah, does it not is it not hard to move so much?
It's hard not to, man. I get bored as fuck.
Do you have to
I
sell
get
everything,
so
or do you
bored
box
so
it up?
fast.
You just move everything with you.
Yeah, we're selling all our shit. We're selling.
Where do you sell
literally
it?
Everything
Like, where do
starting
you-
over.
like all these little things. You take these with you, right?
Yeah, I mean the stuff that's like on the shelf.
What do you
behind
sell,
me
like
stuff, I
couches
just
and shit?
Posted that in box. Like we're getting rid of our TV, couches, big furniture, anything that's big.
How do you get rid of that
The
fast?
only shit
Just eBay it. Facebook Marketplace.
we just do. Well, I mean, when you live in a big city like Boston, usually you can just list it on like Let Go or those apps,
Mhm.
and then people will come they'll come pick them up, or Craigslist or something like that. We don't have a ton of stuff. And I stay very lean on purpose so that we could be light on our feet and be able to do whatever the hell we want. So we're right now looking at getting rid of pretty much everything except for the furniture in this office because the shit was expensive.
Right.
So we're pretty much, the goal is to move with the smallest pod possible. Like, those pod rentals. So if we can't fit in the smallest pod, it's gone.
Mm-hmm. So I want to go back to the astrophotography. Like when you started, you got into photography, what tools did it take to start doing astrophotography?
The absolute basic tool to do reasonable wide field astrophotography is a modern camera body and a wide angle lens, a very wide angle lens. So my first body I have right here, it's now my Twitch camera. and it's actually the same setup. It's that lens and that body.
Because you're a star.
Exactly. I'm a Twitch star, baby. I got like 400 followers. And really all you need is a dark sky, a good tripod, and a relatively modern camera. And if you have the technique, you can at least get a basic wide field image of the Milky Way and or of the stars. So I started doing that, and just kind of within my immediate region, I would go up to New Hampshire pretty often. Up in the White Mountains, you can get above the light pollution because you're at elevation, and you can get a pretty good dark sky there. The only problem is it's cold as shit in the White Mountains for a lot of the year. So it can be a little bit of a struggle at night, especially with absolutely no sunlight.
I love like photos of the sky and stuff. I love photography. Like I love art and stuff. I love graffiti especially.
Cool.
But like at its core, how are you enjoying streaming?
Streaming, I cannot believe how fun the community on Twitch is. Like how supportive, how welcoming, and how kind people are. Because like I said at the beginning of this show, is I grew up on Twitter. You know, I built my audience on Twitter.
People are ruthless on Twitter. Oh my God.
Bro, everyone's always pissed off. Like no matter what you do.
Yeah.
I could be like, here, we donated like 500 grand to cancer research.
Well, how come you recorded it?
Why wasn't it 600 grand, you motherfucker?
How
like,
come
what?
you posted about it?
Yeah, right. So it made me very averse to trying new things for a while. And when I went to Twitch, I was just like, man, people are going to be fucking ruthless. I'm going to be on camera. They're going to be roasting me to my face.
Right.
And I did it, and everyone was super fucking nice. And I was starting to get my first subscribers and like my first cheers and learning how all those systems work. And I just found myself very immersed within that community within the short time that I've been there. So I find myself going into all kinds of random channels, like very small streamers especially, and just gifting some subs in there. And
it's fun.
Just
it's
leaving.
A cool feeling.
Yeah. Because I know the feeling that it gave me. And I'm very fortunate to have like a pre-built-in audience. So I just want to kind of go and share that love. So me and Anna have been really enjoying Twitch and trying to enjoy as much variety of content that there is on there, because the IRL section on Twitch is super underrated, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of those channels are only getting like 20, 30, 50 viewers. And that's kind of the area I want to live in, because as I travel now with like 5G and internet being so ubiquitous everywhere, I might be able to do some nature streams, like while I'm out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Ooh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, that's one of my goals for sure. That's a huge goal for me.
If you want more viewers, you can just talk like that.
Yeah, just get up real close and do some ASMR. I got.
You have the ear thing? No way you have it.
No, I got a watercolor set.
He pulls out the fucking ear mic for no fucking reason. That's hilarious.
I was watching an ASMR channel, and they were like rubbing up on brushes and shit.
Yeah. They do. And they have the ear mics. You ever seen those?
The binaural mics.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going down a rabbit hole on Twitch.
Yeah.
This is actually for my Twitch as well. Is we're gonna start doing painting tutorials. We're just gonna get fucked up and learn how to paint together.
Oh, do you don't know how to paint?
Oh no. I do not know how to paint at all.
That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, you gonna come? You gonna come hang?
Yeah,
bro. Listen. So I do a lot of just chatting too, and I have like my nights planned out. But I was thinking about this literally last night. I was thinking about how I feel like sometimes I'm like a kindergarten teacher, and the fact that I have to plan certain days and buy certain things for my students to like make it like, you know, like a community activity, and it's kind of funny to me. I'm like, because I was talking to somebody, I was like, yeah, I need to replace this night because this series is over or whatever. And I was just trying to think of like other fun stuff to do together. You know what I'm saying? I think that's actually where I find a lot of fun in Twitch, like trying to find new things to do with your audience. You know what I'm saying?
I have a list of stuff that I've been putting together if you all want some community night ideas. So
oh my God, please.
It's a big well, we can chat after this. And I think that's the biggest part of building an audience, right? Is like any influencer can get an audience to care about you as the influencer, but as soon as you get them to care about each other, that's when you figured it out.
They replicate, bro. They replicate.
Listen to
that's
this,
the
man.
thing. As soon as you get them to care about each other, you won.
Yesterday,
you did it.
Yesterday for the fight, I was watching it with like my brother at his place and a few friends, but I look at my Discord. The maximum screen share size for Discord is 50. right? People that can watch your screen share. There were 300 people in my Discord, 6 people screen sharing the fight so that everyone could watch it. I looked through my Discord and I'm just scrolling, and it was so cool to see. Yeah,
Bro,
it's
you know
like,
what's hilarious?
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious about that, Arab? Last night when I happened to be in a call with a totally paid for link, when that link didn't work, I fucking scrambled and I went into your Discord and started messaging people, give me the fucking link, give me the fucking link. And I got it. So shout out to
I love it, dude.
yeah, it's
Isn't that just the absolute most rewarding
so
thing
cool.
ever? Is
It's
building
so
a
cool.
community of people who actually care about
Listen,
each
and-
other,
and-
about your causes, stuff like that.
And I'm really straight up, and I'm like, people take it as me being a dick, but I'm just like straight up. Like I don't like to beat around the bush. You know, I've been there, I've been younger, and I've beaten around the bush, and it just takes too much time. Like I'm ruthless to my viewers. When they do some dumb shit, I'm ruthless. Like I have an active that I bully him, but it's gonna make him better. You know, I don't bully him in a malicious way.
This is for your own good.
Yeah, I don't bully him in a malicious way, but there's like so many of them.
Tough love.
And they all like bully each other like in a friendly way, you know, kind of like siblings do it. And it's super cool. Like people that have been watching for 2 years straight that talk to you every day. And it's dope. The way I put it is Twitch is my community. YouTube's a fan base. And you can join the community. You can come in and I'll talk to you every day and whatever. And I'll teach you to not be weird. Like the way I have it too is like the white turbans, which are like the 1 to 3 month subs. They're normally still learning, you know? They're like, they're like joining the community, but they're still learning. They'll still be weird at times. You know, they haven't learned like the etiquette of the chat or whatever. 6 month is where it gets like normal, and then the 9 month plus, like they got it. They're like little
How long
kids.
have you been on Twitch active, man?
So I've been streaming for like August 2016. But,
shit.
But
okay.
it wasn't crazy. It was like 30 to 60 hours a month. And then it was in 2018.
That's still like don't write that off. That's still like decent.
But like man, people say that, but I don't find that, because ever since I started taking it super serious in 2018, my college scammed me. My university took us in. I've never actually told the full story, but my university took us in. Computer engineer technology majors is what we assumed it was. Computer engineer. Apparently it wasn't. So computer engineer, electrical engineers, and mechanical engineers, they took us in and they said, they put us in a fucking like a hall, and they said, this was on first week of February, so a week and a half after ad drop. For everyone that doesn't know, that's watching, ad drop in college is when you can add or drop classes at the beginning of the semester without a penalty. After ad drop, you have to withdraw from the class and they will take your money. So and you'll get like a W on your record, which is bad.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah. So they take us in. I'm in my 4th semester of college, and they take us in and they go, here's a situation. We're getting a new major. This major is going to be deleted in the next 3 semesters. So I'm in the spot where I can't graduate in time unless I absolutely pass every class and take maximum credits, summer, blah, blah, blah. Or I have to switch majors and I lose out on 30 credits. And they knew
30?
Yeah, I missed out on 2 semesters worth of credits. I just graduated last December. Yes, I have I think 27 or 32 unused credits is what I have.
Bro, I would have probably hit someone at that point.
Yeah, so
God damn.
And at that point I was living with my 3 best friends like on campus. That was the 1 year I lived like near out of the house. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to start streaming. Like
Good for you.
I started playing Fortnite. I was like, I'm playing this game so much. I'm hilarious. Let me just stream everything, you know? And so since then, I went from like first month then was like 150 hours or whatever. And then it built up. And like by the summer, I was doing like 300 hours a month on Twitch. And look, I wouldn't be here if they didn't fuck me over probably, because I wouldn't have gotten addicted to streaming. It wasn't even like, let me start
I'm glad
streaming.
You got fucked over.
Yeah, right? It wasn't even like, let me start streaming. It was like, fuck school. Like they knew they were going to change the requirements in December. They had confirmed it 100% because I asked them like in front of everyone. I was like, when did you guys know about this? And they're like, we confirmed it in December. They 100% waited for us after ad drop so they could scam us. It's a fucking college. You know what I got an email for yesterday? I got an email. Congrats, your diploma is confirmed. If you want an electric copy, If you want an electric copy, you're getting shipped one copy. If you want an electric copy to share to your friends, it'll be a payment of $10.95 for a fucking for an email, dude. Like what are you telling me, bro?
They're just gonna click file, export as PDF, and then
I'm gonna tweet about it after this podcast. I'm literally gonna go screenshot it and blur out the fucking names and tweet it.
I wouldn't blur them out, dude. That's the thing about Twitter is you can call people out, bro.
Well, it's about me not sharing my personal info.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because so I actually wanted to ask you about that, like your personal info. You said your name at the beginning of the podcast. Do you not find it? Do you guys not find it? I'll tell you what happened to me yesterday off stream. I told you, Edwin. I wrote it in the chat yesterday. It was weird. I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want to give it attention. But when people have your info, it's like easier to like do weird shit to you.
Find you.
But do people even like? Have you ever had any weird experiences?
Yeah. I am. How do I put this? I'm a little naive. It's hard for me sometimes to picture that not everyone is like me and not everyone means well.
There are harmful people,
if I learn like your person, if I get like your address somehow, like I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna make sure that doesn't fucking get anywhere, and then like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's hard for me to picture that there are people out there who are not like that.
Yeah.
So I am way too trusting of people. We used to invite people over to our house for Thanksgiving. We used to do Twitter's Giving. So people who don't have anything to do for Thanksgiving every year, we would just tweet it and be like, hey, if y'all want to come over. Yeah, me and Anna would cook a big ass meal and we'd just have people. We'd like close our doors and stuff. We'd have them in just the kitchen and the living room. But in Boston, there's a lot of college students. There's a fuck ton of college students. And a lot of them can't go home for Thanksgiving because they go home for Christmas, 3 weeks later.
Right.
So a lot of them are just sitting around by themselves in their dorms or whatever. And we were just tweeting like, hey, just fucking come hang out. We'll watch the Celtics. Well, kind of, but like it wasn't a ton of people that showed up. We had like 20 people. I mean, obviously not this Thanksgiving, but the one before actually show up and spend time with us. And people like will give us gifts and like it was a really, really beautiful experience. And
so cool.
The thing is, like, nobody's gonna show up to your house who's like weird because it's still my house. Like I still know my house better than you, and if you're coming here to do something, like you should be more scared than me, right?
You're like, yo, come over, have some dinner, rob me if you want, maybe.
I mean, I'm also not scared of anybody. I literally keep switchblades at my desk. Like I'm not.
Yo, you too?
Yeah, of course, man. We're Arabs. I got like several.
I had to be careful. Edwin's got some crazy shit with him, bro.
Yo,
you don't want to fuck with Edwin.
Too, bitch? You fucking too? That's all I got.
So that's the thing. It's like I'm not scared of anybody. Like try me.
No, but the good thing is, if they're coming to kill me, I won't hear them until they're behind me and I see them on cam, because my headphones are always on. So.
Exactly, and there's so many other
dead
people
before
that
I can
are
use
there.
the switchblade.
Exactly, so I ain't worried. But yeah, I think we do need to be a little more private. That's something that I recently had a conversation with Anna about. Is we're so open and we're always posting Instagram stories and stuff from just our house because we've just been at fucking home for a year now, and it made me uncomfortable that we were posting pictures from like our bedroom. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything personal. It was literally just Anna like posting just a normal thing but I was like, maybe we shouldn't be sharing that anymore. Right. It just seems a little bit over the line now when as many people are seeing it as they are. It's hard to
obviously as a entertainer in a public entertainer, the way for me, like I'm okay with stuff being out there, and I have I think it's the same with Edwin too, have a very fine, not a fine line. There's almost no line. I'll do anything for content, right? As long as it's being filmed and funny, as long as there's no personal info in it, So as long as the license plates are blurred, as long as the addresses don't show, I'm down for whatever. Like I have if I know it'll make people laugh, I'm okay with it. Like that's how.
So what about building personal brand? How do you feel that is affecting you as an individual once you want to move on from your existing?
I don't.
Ever?
Well, I mean, if people end up finding out my name will end up being public soon, right? My first name's public. Eventually, all the info is going to be out there. It's just like,
You're just waiting it out.
yeah, man. The way
Yeah,
I
like,
see
right
it is
now,
like,
his full name is imagine.
listen, the people who wanna fuck me over, like if there's any like, you know, crazy hackers or whatever, they'll fuck me over. I can't do anything about it, you know.
Yeah.
You know that like, I'm not here to challenge them. Like I know they could find my info, blah blah, etc. But it's about like not putting your personal info out there. It's about the people that want to be pieces of shit but don't want to put in the effort. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it's all out there, someone wants to be a piece of shit. All they gotta do is fucking find it, you know, and then do it. If it's not out there, well then they actually have to do work. You know,
at least, don't make it easy for them. And also to your point of like how it affects your personal brand, I don't think that that's like especially coming from you, I don't think it's a valid question because you see how your brand has stayed the same and you've evolved in the things you do. So it's like the same way with him, like and myself as well, you know, because I go by quick select on the internet. Like my ad on Twitter is quick. My username across the board is quick select. It's like a fucking inside joke or whatever. But like, you know, whatever I end up doing, I'll just carry that mantle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that's how it is. You know.
And it's like it literally is my brand now. I own the YouTube search Arab. I own the name Arab on Instagram. I have Arab on Twitch, and then now it's just Arab on Twitter. You know, like it's
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
so it's it basically is my brand. Like I'm not, you know, it's I love that. Fuck that. It's better than my name. Fuck that. You know,
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. And at first, I was like, wait, I don't know his name. I'm about to get on this fucking dude's show, and I don't even know his name. I feel so rude. And I talked to your buddy yesterday. He's like, "Oh no, that's by design." I was like, "Okay, so I'm not an asshole."
Yes. I love that you said that. I love that you said that because that was one of my things coming into this name. So like, I created this name in high school. I was the class clown. My friends told me to make Twitter, and I was like, "What would be a cool name?" And I was like, "All right, your fellow Arab." You know, like it's like your friendly Arab, basically. And then I got suspended in high school for making a joke to someone. So we had a high school rivalry, and the school we were going up against, they were being like they were throwing cans at our parents' side, like at the away game at their school. They were throwing like Coke cans at our parents, etc.
Jeez.
And I wasn't into the sports, but like the whole grade was talking about it. And I was like, all right, let me participate. I'm the class clown, right? So like I get in, and because my name is Arab, these people start saying like, go back to the Sahara Desert, you ISIS looking ass, you know, shit like that. And I'm not offended by racist jokes. I'm not offended by racist jokes. I crack them back. So like, you know, like one chick, I was like, shouldn't you be going back to Africa? Like shit like that, you know, like it was back then, you know, this was like, you know, 8 years ago, whatever. Like,
I know.
Yeah. And, so, you know, we went back and forth, and then eventually one said like, you know, go bomb something, you ISIS looking ass or some shit like that. And I was like, all right. I searched his name up on Google. I found his address because everyone had like public names, right? I found his address. I thought of it as a joke, you know? And I tweeted a picture of his house. I
fucking doxed his ass. Everyone go set this bitch on fire right now.
Well, it was just small high school. It wasn't like, you know, doxing. Like it wasn't like anyone's out there. I didn't have a following or anything. It was just my 100 followers from high school. And I tweeted a picture of his house, and I said, "Target acquired, kill confirmed." But back then, Modern Warfare 2 was like really popular, right? Or like Call of Duty. So I tweeted that, and then everyone was laughing. I was the star of the high school. That ended it. I ended all fights with that line, right? And in Arabic, it said like, "This is a joke," by the way. In Arabic, like I translated to and I wrote that. And you know, whatever, the day goes by, 3:30 p.m. comes by, you know, we're time to get out of class, and I get called into the principal's office, and he puts out a tweet in front of me. It's printed.
He printed the fucking tweet.
He printed the fucking tweet, bro. He goes, "Did you tweet this?" He's like, "Did you tweet this today?" I was like, "Yeah." And the time on the tweet was after school had ended. They had like, whoever screenshotted it had like, was on the wrong time zone when they screenshotted it. So he goes, did you tweet this while in school? I was like, no.
Oh God, was he an hour behind?
No, he was like 3 hours ahead. I don't fucking know, dude. It said like it said like 3:20, and the school ends like 3:15. So he puts it in front of me. He goes, did you tweet this? I was like, yeah. He's like, you tweet this while in school? Because you're not supposed to be using like mobile devices while in school. I was like, no. I was like, look at the timestamp. And the timestamp was wrong, right? I was like, look at the timestamp. He's like, okay, but you did tweet it, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, well, I was getting you in here to see if you tweeted it during school. You should be good. The other school's principal, messaged us. You might have cops at your house today. I don't know. But like, you're good on our end. They knew I was a good kid. Like I had gone through 4 years.
Jokes,
yeah,
like...
I had gone through 4 years of school, and we were like a small private school. I'd gone through 4 years of school without getting in trouble. Well, that fucking same year, we had gotten a new headmaster, and this guy was a piece of shit. And he didn't know like I was a good kid or whatever, but he was like very strict on, if I go home, I'm assuming I'm safe. I come back the next day, I get called in, and I get fucking 3 days OSS for stalking a kid. Like, I didn't even stalk him, bro.
All I did was fucking Google
I Googled him, bro. Like, just because I know how to use technology. Anyways.
Oh my God. You know what I would have done? I would have fucking tweeted the headmaster's fucking house while I was on suspension. Like, I was out of school, suck my dick. That's honestly what I would have done. I swear to God. See, the thing is, I have really bad aversion to authority, though.
Right.
Yeah, like I make things worse for myself.
Yeah. I love that you're aware of that, though.
Oh yeah, dude. I have a very, very, very bad problem with authority.
What's your best anti-authority story?
Oh, dude, I have literally an anger management certificate right there. You see that yellow thing? behind the bat, that is literally an anger management graduation certificate, dude. I have a lot of anti-authority stories. I mean, I grew up in Florida, like you, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You guys
it's
eat
just
the police.
I just don't like being told what to do. That's literally what it boils down to. It's just I want to do what I want to do, and as long as I'm not hurting anyone else, I don't see why that is not okay for some people.
Right.
And as soon as anyone tries to steer me in a direction that I don't want to go in, I lash out. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. So when it comes to stories, I mean, I've had to I had to leave Florida. Like, we moved out of Florida. You say you moved a lot. Like, I got kicked out, kind of.
You're like, I can never go back to Florida.
No, I got expelled. Yeah, I got expelled from school. So.
Oh, okay.
Florida?
Yeah.
For
so
what?
That was
How did that work in a strong Muslim family? Oh my God, you got your shit beat with a wooden spoon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, with the shahada too.
Well, can you guys cut this part out?
No, don't say it. Then say it after if you want us to cut it out.
All right. I'll tell you guys later what I did.
Okay. Well, just say it.
Like,
just say it. Come on.
I mean, I got in a fight.
There we go.
I got in a fight. I got my ass whooped by like 8 kids, and I stabbed one of them with scissors a couple of times.
All right.
Oh, that's lit.
I mean,
cool.
you got beat the shit out of by 8 kids. I get that.
But because this was right after 9/11, they put me in jail.
Oh my God, that is so funny,
bro.
Yeah, and it's still on my record to this day, even though I was 14. Yeah, even though I was 14,
but it's good.
That shit is still
It's
on my
good that
record.
you said that, because now if somebody sees this on your record, they actually know the story. Because like, realistically, you're 14, you're young, you got beat by 8 kids. Like, fuck them. Yeah. You're just defending yourself. That's self-defense. That's basically what it is.
Here's the thing. What the fuck did you say for those 8 kids that want to kick your ass, dude?
It's because it was after 9/11. They were just being mean to me, dude.
Yeah, dude. Shit was bad after 9/11 for sure.
Really
I was young, so like, luckily.
House with guns, dude.
Oh, dude, trust me. Listen, I'm not even in your realm, but I caught the side shrapnel. They're like, wait, you're kind of
little brown. You're kind of brown too. Fuck that guy.
They're like, wait a minute, where the fuck are you from? They're like, oh no, he's Mexican. I'm like, I'll take it. I don't know. I'm like, I didn't do shit, dude.
It's like, is that in Afghanistan?
That's funny.
Fortunately,
speaking Spanish, they're like, what the fuck is that?
Fortunately, I was young, so it was like, the kids didn't really know shit. I just remember like the teacher pulled it up on the TV while we are in school or whatever, and it was like, all right, we're all going home, blah blah, or some shit like that. I don't know. I was young. I was in like 1st grade, or not even when that happened. Yeah, 1st grade. So it's like there was not much backlash. The kids didn't really know shit. But like by the time it like had slowed down a little, I just got like called terrorists and saying N-word and
You still caught you caught
yeah, well,
all of the
I still,
shrapnel, yeah.
but it turned me into who I am today for sure.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm
like,
with you on
I'm
that.
not offended, you know. I'm not offended by all that stuff, and like fortunately that's why I'm so good with like the improv and stuff like that. And you can't make it. You can't really make it on Twitch if you have thick skin. I think, you know, like thin skin. Yeah, if you're offended by everything people say.
Yeah,
like the amount
and
of
that's
times.
part of it is I say I'm used to it. Like I grew up hearing every racial slur you can imagine. Like you cannot hurt my feelings.
Right. And the kids in school would, you know, they'd call me a terrorist or whatever and try to bully me, and I'd be like, all right, so like, which one of you am I blowing up? And they'd laugh, you know, and it would be like, that's why I'm so desensitized, and you know, sometimes it bites me in the ass, but it's like we're all a product of our fucking upbringings.
Yep.
You know, like you're not the one who got fucking patted down by TSA 16 years in a row. We go to Lebanon every year, by the way. Every year we would go to Lebanon up until like 2-3 years ago when I started doing this shit. My parents still go. And every single year, without exception, Abdul.
And you're not even Muslim, you're just brown.
No, I'm just brown, bro. Every single year, without exception, for the first 17 years, 17 years, we would have to fly. We would go to the airport 6 hours before our flight. Yep. So they could search all 10 of our bags. They'd put us in line for 3 hours. They'd search our bags, and then we'd end up on the flight right on time. And to me, it was mind-blowing because recently, like, it wasn't until 2 years ago that I was like, you know, I was asking my friends and my brother who like started flying a lot. I was like, wait, you can actually go to the airport an hour before your flight and you'll be in right then? And they're like,
you right in.
They're like, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it existed until 2 years ago when I started flying, and I was like, all right, I'm risking it all this time. I'm going an hour before my flight, and I go and I'm in 5 minutes, and I was like, what the fuck? This is a thing? You know, like people don't realize. Yeah,
it was tough on us for a while, man, and you had to grow up through a pretty tough part of that.
But listen, with that being said, I totally get why TSA does it. Like, I don't blame them, man.
Have they ever caught anyone? Have they ever caught anyone?
They probably have that we don't hear about.
No,
Come
they
on.
fucking have. You don't think we would fucking hear about it, dude?
No, we totally wouldn't. You know how many low-key people with knives and shit they probably catch?
I think that TSA.
People, I've been on there with a knife. Have they ever actually stopped like a terrorist attack?
Probably. Come on.
No. Bullshit, dude.
You think you would hear about it?
Zero chance. Yeah. They would totally pat themselves on the back. Like, hey, look, this is not a massive waste of taxpayer dollars. They would totally try that.
I think that for some reason, what they're more targeted is for some reason drug trafficking. Like, I feel like they
Oh yeah, maybe.
I think that they really, really try to stop the drug.
That makes sense why they stopped patting me down. I miss it.
Nobody touches me anymore.
Bro, the thing about, like, I feel like not being you know, white in this very white society is I feel like it shows nowadays on how easily certain people are offended by certain topics or certain things, because when you grow up being somewhat persecuted for something that you had no control over, and you just kind of have to understand and deal with that for so many years, when somebody that hasn't had to deal with that gets any sort of adversity and thrown into their lives, they don't know how to fucking handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
And we're like, oh, welcome. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it. Like, that's it. That's what you're stressing
Welcome.
about.
You are now one of us.
Yeah, we're like, damn, bro. Like, God, like, dude, just dude. You know what's crazy? I'll tell you guys a funny story that I probably haven't even told you, Arab. When I was in 7th and 8th grade, I had my teacher's, his name. I love this dude. He was fucking cool. And he meant well, dude. Like, he wasn't like a bad dude. Like, he wasn't a racist. And we bonded over the fact that we loved Mind of Mencia. We like loved that show. If you guys remember that shit.
Carlos Mencia.
And his shit was like super like, you know, he'd say like beaner and shit like all the time or whatever. And my teacher would come in. He's like, oh, you watched that episode last night? I'm like, yeah, that shit was funny. He's like, and we'd like just bond over it. Dude, after a while, he got so comfortable with it, he started calling me a beaner. And like he's like, yeah, bro, you're my favorite little beaner. I'm like, that's so sick. And man, like I said, God bless him. He was a fucking great. He was one of the coolest teachers I've ever had. But he didn't get it. I didn't get it as far as like it being
Yikes,
offensive.
just throwing that shit around.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, it's kind of like you give words meaning, and I understood that it was a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get offended by it. But like, dude, You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, bro, out of all the offensive things that anyone's ever said in my life, it's funny how this is like kind of heartwarming. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
anyways,
that's my mentality
Cute.
on it too. You know, that's if like you give the word meaning. You know, the reason Voldemort is so strong in Harry Potter, straight up, bro, it's because they don't say it.
No, you're right.
They're afraid of it.
There's a lot
Imagine if they just walked around and was like, oh, it's this fucker Voldemort again, bro. Like,
It's like
instead
people
of
calling women females. It's the same thing. It's like, yeah, that's the correct term, but so many people use it in a derogatory way that it's just
Right.
like, I don't even want to use that term anymore.
Right. It's the way we see it is like, you know, obviously you just give the words meaning, and so that's why words are just fucking words, dude. I've been called everything in the book. You know, they get creative with
Everything.
it. Bro, people will come into Twitch chat and you know they'll drop for like a racist joke. They'll be like, go bomb something. And like in my head, I'm like, dude, like if you're gonna be racist, be good at it. You know, at least
That's the
crack
thing.
a
Be
funny
creative.
one, bro. Like make
Yes,
me
dude.
laugh, you know?
I used to hear the same slurs over and over again. I'm like, give me something fucking new,
Right?
dude. There are so many beautiful features of my country that you can make fun of. Like, give me like camel jockey was a really common one. I'm like, dude, we don't have camels in Egypt. We don't. That's not native to Egypt. Like, this is wrong geography. Like, we have horses.
because this is wrong geography. You're like,
It's
trying
just
to-
frustrating. It doesn't make
the
any
racists,
sense.
which is so like ironic. You're trying to educate them, but they're clearly too ignorant to. That's hilarious.
Well, the thing is, a lot of them will
There's
become your friend. They just want to see how you react to it, you know?
That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, there's just like, hey, what can I say to this dude to actually get their attention?
Right. Abdul, I think that's almost everything we have today. We have one question that we ask every guest, and I already know your answer. I totally already know your answer. Should I say his answer? Should I say what it's gonna be before I start, or no?
No, but I think we both know what his answer is.
Yeah, everyone watching knows his answer.
I knew the moment I saw his painted nails.
Abdul.
What?
Abdul. So we ask this question to every guest. One day surgeries are gonna get so good. We're almost there right now, where you won't be able to tell the difference between, you know, a male to female transgender. Like you'll.
Y'all gonna get me fucking canceled at the end of the show?
No. It doesn't get you canceled. It gets us canceled. You're just answering.
Okay.
Yeah. So a male to female transgender or a female to male transgender, like you won't be able to tell the difference. So like, let's say like Edwin right now, I wouldn't be able to tell that he was born a woman and, you know, now he's got a penis. Okay. So let's say the most beautiful woman you know, like other than Anna, other than your girl, right? Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, right? So Lady Gaga looks exactly the same, but she's got a penis. She was born a male. She did all the surgeries. Looks exactly like Lady Gaga. Sounds the same.
But she still has the penis?
But she still has the penis.
Oh, I don't want the penis.
Okay, but wait. Or a female who's now a male. So like, who's the most beautiful male, you know? Normally we go with like Chris Evans or something like that, you know? Tom Brady. I knew you'd say Tom Brady because I asked Niz a few things about you and he said he's a big Tom Brady fan.
Bro, the fact that you said Tom Brady off the dome is so funny.
Right?
Like you said that like usually people are like, the hottest dude I know, and you're like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady picture up there, right there.
How do you feel about him? Hey, real quick, how do you feel about him coming to the Bucks? Are you pissed?
No, I'm rooting for him, man.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's my fan of the person. Fan of the person. Love that.
Yeah, I love him. I'm rooting for him no matter what he does.
That's cool.
Love that.
Big fan. Anyways, continue the question.
So Tom Brady, everything's the same, but he's got a vagina.
Fuck, that's hard.
You got to go down on one. You're not fucking him. You got to go down on one.
Oh, I'm going down on Tom Brady.
Really? I thought you were gonna say Lady Gaga with the penis.
Nah, dude.
No,
I can't.
bro.
I can't even brush my tongue, dude. Like I gag if I brush my tongue. There's no chance I'm sucking a dick.
Yeah, but it's Lady Gaga.
It's Lady Gaga, bro.
Makes you, oh God,
But I mean, you said you're only going down on them, so there's not a whole lot of Lady Gaga happening. I'd rather have a vagina in my face than a penis.
But then
but you're listening to Tom Brady, like,
you know.
Do I get to like?
Yo, what's it?
If you want,
It's your boy Tom Brady.
Then it's Gaga, yeah, sure. But I don't know. Shit. Wow.
Right? It's a good question.
I mean, it's Lady Gaga.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably. Her.
All right, let's go.
I love how we finessed him into fitting the answer that we knew, like, to pick. You know what I'm saying?
I see both ways. The thing is, though,
I don't see the other way, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't.
I'm not going down on no male, bro. Like,
But wait, it's not though, right?
Oh,
No, I don't
right.
wanna say
But
anything- I don't wanna say
everything is the
anything stupid.
same.
I have this all mixed up.
Like it's
No,
Tom
you're good, bro.
Brady, but he has a
It's the
vagina.
Brand Risk
and you-
podcast. Listen.
and you have to eat his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
We're not even thinking of the
coin.
gender
Flip a coin.
of
I don't
the
give a shit.
of the genderness behind it. We're just thinking straight up what's in front of you. You got Tom Brady with. We just have to make it realistic, so we have
Oh,
to
that's
add
what
the
I'm
first part.
saying though. I'm like right in front of me is either a dick or a vagina.
No, but it's either
Yeah, but you
Tom
look
Brady
up.
or Lady Gaga. You're looking up while you're doing it too, dude.
Lady Gaga would have a really big dick. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah, she'd have a hog, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a semi-likely scenario that she has one right now.
But think about it.
That used to be such a rumor in like 2008.
While you're
I
going down on
remember,
her,
I
she's
remember.
singing "I Was Born This Way" to you.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Tom Brady
hate
ain't
it.
saying
I
shit.
hate
He's
it.
saying, "Yo, Blue 42."
Hell yeah, and his
Watch
big-
what he said, huh? I can't believe
your fucking head.
I need to know some of the examples of this question going to other people because holy shit.
It's at the end of every podcast. You can go find it with anyone we've had on, bro. We have a
Insanity.
common occurrence. Most people pick the penis. By the way, the lady with the penis.
Oh,
Okay.
this makes sense. He's from fucking Boston, bro.
Yeah. So everyone from fucking New York. We've had 5 guests from New York. All 5 have picked the vagina, and they've been 5 out of the 6 of the vaginas. It's a New Yorker thing.
I think you need to add a little more visual context to the situation. Maybe an illustration of some kind to present them with like A or B.
We pull up a whiteboard. We just like draw it out.
We should. We should
Either way, I
totally
think some
draw
sort
it
of
up.
visual interest there would be of value.
Abdul, where can people find you? At your socials? What are you doing for the next few months? What are your plans? You told me personally about your space pollution endeavors. Please go into that. Let people know.
I'm dedicating 2021 to raising awareness for dark sky conservation. I'm using my astrophotography to show people that our skies are disappearing at very rapid rates. Our dark skies are being polluted with many different types of lights that are relatively easy to fix. And I think that this is an environmentalist cause that can be addressed in 5 years. It's not like climate change, which is going to require all kinds of insane changes within corporations and stuff like that. I think that we can actually address light pollution very quickly and very effectively within a few years. And I want to use my platform to help raise awareness for that. I will be traveling. Hopefully, I mean, I haven't been because of fucking COVID, but I will be traveling in search of dark skies and continuing my body of work documenting that over the next year or so. So please follow along on Advil on Instagram, Twitter, and I don't have it on Twitch because it was taken. So my username on Twitch is just Advil was taken. So maybe I can talk them into giving me Advil or Abdul on there someday.
And well, you can't. Is it taken? Is it an empty account?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
inactive.
Yeah, it looks inactive.
When you get partnered, you're allowed one. They'll take anybody's name if they're inactive for you.
Oh shit! I need to
As
get.
long
I
as it has
have
to do with
all
your
of the
brand.
partnership requirements except for the 75 concurrence.
Right.
So if you want to come follow me
Well,
and give me
by
a
the
sub,
way-
come hang.
By the way, you'll get denied a few times, so don't be discouraged. Everyone gets
Okay.
denied 2 to 3 times.
Yeah.
I had the numbers for 6 months. Unless you are I'm not gonna get into this. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch for saying it.
Let's got fat titties, bitch.
See, I know what you're gonna say. I think that if you're like an established creator, that they'll just do it for you.
No.
Okay, I thought that's what you were gonna say because I've seen some people who just show up on Twitch and already.
I was
have
gonna
all their
say,
shit.
well,
I mean,
obviously,
that's part of it.
obviously Twitch is into like diversity, and unless you're a female or you're gay or they'll tend to give you it faster because they want more creators and in that scene. I get it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
complain.
that makes sense.
I don't complain
inclusivity.
about it. It's just like whatever.
Just flash the fingernails. You might get it like really quick.
Yeah, straight up. No, we're not
I'm
even
thinking
kidding.
I'm thinking of making a nail polish line as a merch drop. So we're gonna have to.
That would
collab.
That'd be cool.
So
That'd
what
be
is
cool.
what's the significance with the nail polish? Because like no troll, it's crazy timing that you did this because literally a few days ago, all these Fortnite pros that that's my community, they were all arguing over nail polish. Like because there's a
Really?
few Fortnite pros that paint their nails and other Fortnite pros are trying to make fun of them, and then now a bunch of them are painting their nails.
I just like it. I mean, I think the stock color is trash. So like, why not mod it?
The stock color. Holy shit.
I
Like
love
everyone
that,
just
bro.
has like this boring beige ass nails. Like, why not make it your favorite color?
That's fair.
It's not that deep. People like ask me like,
Yeah,
there's
I don't think
a
it's that
deep
deep
answer.
either. Right.
Nah,
It's
like
just definitely
fucking-
the stereotype is that you're gay, but obviously
Yeah.
you break a stereotype. Yeah.
I like lots of feminine things, and
Right.
I think
It's like,
that
it's like young
I try to
girls
push
with,
that feminine is not a bad thing,
Right.
just because
Of course.
made for you.
Totally
It's
not.
awesome.
I mean, especially
like
when you're
young
sucking
thug
Lady
wearing a
Gaga's
dress,
dick, like.
You know,
what's-
I'm not joking. I swear to God that one time someone like hacked, quote unquote, hacked my Facebook and made my status like, if Lady Gaga had a dick, I would suck it. I swear to God. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not even mad that you put
Oh
that
my
there. And I
God.
literally just left it as my Facebook status. So you know what? Full circle, maybe 12 years later.
That's crazy.
circle.
That's crazy. Abdul, if you guys want to buy, what's your website?
Abdul.cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's
Really?
fucking awesome. Yeah. Just Abdul.cool. Or Abdul.photography, I think also works.
That's shit.
I like the other
Stop
one way
it.
better.
I know, I just bought it because it was there.
Yeah. If you guys want to check him out and you guys don't feel like typing that link in, his links are in the description. Go to his Twitter, go to his website. You want to check out his prints. Guys, cool ass project. We don't really look at the
Thank
sky.
you.
You're right. You're right. We don't look at the sky. I don't ever go outside and I look at the sky. Like I do when
I
it's
think you
day.
should.
I do when it's day, but when it's night, I never look up. I'm like, all right, cool. Like if I accidentally catch a glimpse of the moon, I'm like, cool. But I never actually like look up for stars, and that's a very
There's
good
nothing
point.
like
that you-
taking a loved one to a dark sky site and just, you know, smoking a bowl and looking up at the stars.
What'd you say, Edwin?
Nothing.
Okay. I was thinking of the
You
same
definitely
joke.
didn't
I
say
just never
nothing.
say it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the links in the description. We are on Spotify. You're probably already listening there because a lot of people are listening on Spotify now. We're also now on Apple Music. And if you click the links on the screen somewhere, everywhere, we have a clips channel. If you guys don't like watching the full podcast, we release these like 3 days after the podcast, 4 days after the podcast. So just highlights of the podcast. So you guys can go check that out if you guys are not into these long form ones and just want the actual concise answers. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Peace.